Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Now right here, you can enter right here if you're coming down this street, but from where I lived on Hogan Lane, all I had to do was walk across the street and behind Miss Norma and June Morgan, who I was saying, behind their house, it'll lead straight to where we're going right now. Most times when people say, man, bring me to Louisiana, I want to see an alligator. The first spot hit my mind where they might possibly see an alligator at is right across the street from where I grew up at. This was our everyday as kids. This is where we played at. And look, we can hear our mamas from right across this little field right here, hollering saying, come in the house, because we were somewhere in the area along that vicinity, probably down there where Ramrod and them at, to 8th Street over there. You heard me? But most time right through here. Look, we always had a big old field to do whatever. I'm talking about flipping. I'm talking about baseball, football, four-wheelers, dirt bikes. I never learned how to ride them, but this is where we used to be. Let me see, so right behind Norma House, it'll be right here. I'm sure it's still there. Damn. Man, they had a little alley right here somewhere. This is where we used to come go fishing. Man, you can tell people ain't been back there in years, and I'm definitely not about to go in there. But Norma House is right there, so it should have been straight right here somewhere. Man, look, how I know? That tree right there, going around it to go down, they got like a little downhill part where you can set to fish and all that. You'd have grabbed onto that tree right here and went down, touched the little small tree, and then walked down, you hear me? It would have been right here. I guarantee you could see an alligator in that water at some point during the day. You hear me? I'm talking about 13-foot alligator, you hear me? One time we caught an alligator right here. Mark over here from Generette. Mark, I don't know Mark's last name, from Generette. It was Mark and Bell. Mark hooked the alligator. When he hooked the alligator, they used my BB gun and shot the alligator in the eye to kill the alligator nerve, you heard me? And when the alligator went out, they pull the alligator in and cut the tail. At the tail, my mama cooked it. They cut the tail off and cooked the tail. I'm talking about alligator, some good shit. That was my first time eating, and I learned right then and there, I eat alligator anytime. You hear me? You know how the cowhide belt around here, we like cowhide belts, alligator belts, all that type of shit, that country shit, you hear me, Louisiana shit. All I wanted was the skin for a belt or a wallet. Cause my uncle had made me a hat in Angola, you hear me? And I wanted the alligator belt and the alligator wallet when they caught it that day. That's all I kept hollering, man, I'm gonna give me a belt. I'm gonna give me a belt. Boy, they cooked that fucking alligator, boy, ate the shit out of that alligator. Look right here. This one here, you can tell people probably been here for years. They done been here lately. Somebody done came here fishing. You can come sit right here, you heard me. Get your fish on, catch you some perches, you heard me. Some catfish, some bass. I done seen all that caught right here. Perches, I don't know if you know what perches is. Perches, bass, and catfish, right here. You hear me? Louisiana living, you hear me? I'm talking about Louisiana. When I say Louisiana, I ain't just saying New Orleans, Baton Rouge, Shreveport. Nigga, we exist in 337, you hear me? This 337 living. Get you some perches. The average person ain't gonna walk back there. They gonna say, man, I ain't going back there, man. I don't know what they got back there. But I feel that peace coming back there anytime, because I know what this is. I come from this.